Disclaimer, do not harass anyone mentioned in this video. It does not make you better than the person being called out, and I do not condone it in any way. This video is simply meant to illustrate the points I do and do not agree with. Alright, so now that we've got that disclaimer out the way, hello everyone, welcome to this mess of a video. So, this video is going to be just me talking about the Sashley drama. What a surprise, the Sashley drama. Yay, I think people are just milking the fact that Sashley got herself into some drama a while ago. They're just milking it to death. And it's getting annoying. Like, honestly, can we just stop blaming Sashley for every single thing that goes wrong? Please? I mean, she's still a child. I mean, then again, I'm still a child, but I think we should actually look at both sides before we go ahead and blame Sashley. Now, this drama is Sashley, a YouTuber with about 600,000 subscribers, has been accused of tracing and copying a YouTuber by the name of Tiff, who has about 100,000 subscribers. I have seen a lot of people that have said that Sashley traced a hand from Tiff because she knows that there is a big difference in subscribers and the chance that someone would notice that she traced wouldn't have been as high. But the thing is, I'm on the side of Sashley didn't trace. Why? Look at this. I've overlaid both of the hands, and as you can see, there are several points where the lines do not match up at all, on the arm and on some of the fingers. Obviously, some people might still think that Sashley traced, but let's just zoom in. Does that look like the same hand to you? Obviously, they are very similar, but that doesn't automatically mean that it was traced. From what I'm looking at, it looks more like it was heavily referenced. Now, the reason that I'm on the side of she didn't trace is because I've actually heavily referenced before, and it does look very similar and is kind of suspicious. But when you actually overlay it, it doesn't match up. Now, obviously there will be a few points where the lines will match up, but that is simply because when you heavily reference, it's often very similar size, because it's heavily referenced. When I heavily referenced, it did look very suspicious, and I kind of regret it, because it looked so suspicious, but if you actually were to overlay the lines, you would be able to tell that it wasn't traced, just like what's going on with Sashley at the moment. Now, there is another bit of drama, which I don't think many people have brought light to, and I'm kind of glad because it's pointless. People have said that Ashley represents her persona as a child next to an either older teen or an adult. Now the thing is, she's said why that seems to be the case, and that is the case because the species that her character, it's not a persona as she's already said, the reason that it looks like that is because of the species being a small cat. If you haven't seen a small cat, well, the name kind of gives it away. They are a very small cat species, or breed, I don't know, I always get confused with that. Obviously, it's going to be very small when compared to a wolf, which, from what I know of, I've never seen a wolf myself, but they seem to be around the height of a big dog. And obviously, as I would have thought is common knowledge, cats, a normal-sized cat, or a house cat, is always generally smaller than a dog. So if you were to make a cat small, considering the fact that they're already quite a bit smaller than a dog, the height difference between a small cat and a dog is going to be huge. Now, there is one thing that I'm not sure if there's a reasonable explanation for, but I'm sure that there will be one eventually. This is the fact that in the characters' mannerisms and the way they behave and like what they do, it's always similar to what a young child would do. But from what I'm aware of, Sashley seems to be going for a kind of cutesy theme with this character. I'm not sure if that's true, but that's just what I've heard and what it seems like. So that could possibly be an explanation as to why the character is very childish, because there are many adults, I know a few, that are extremely childish and really don't act their age. But that doesn't mean that they are a child. Like, there's going to be very short adults that are childish, so when you first look at them, they do seem like a child, but they're not. And also, Sashley has also said many times that this character is ageless. This character does not have an age. That's what ageless means. But I have seen people that have said that that's just an excuse to draw like child pornography, but I disagree. If she says that her character is ageless, then it's ageless. There is no arguing against it. She's the creator of the character. She's going to know whether or not this character has an age. I thought this would just be common knowledge. So that's really all I know about the drama, so I will just leave you for the next few minutes with this speed paint. So, yeah. Goodbye.